Not only is Pope Francis just a false leader and teacher, he really fits the description of the false prophet in Revelations, and this false leader must be understood. It's easy to know Pope as a false teacher just because of his role, but Pope Francis in his short time as Pope has proved to be much more. Catholicism and Christianity are very different in doctrine, but the general public does not understand these differences. Catholics believe that they are worshiping Jesus Christ, but along with other gods like the Virgin Mary, but they still feel it's Christianity. This has created a false church, and Pope Francis is the head of this church. Since he has become Pope, he has been nothing else but transformational for the Holy Roman Catholic Church. He is another false leader that has pushed and embraced the doctrine of acceptance, not allowing the church to judge anything. But more than this, he has pushed a new thinking on all things. In 2014, the Pope had the first prayer with the three major religions of the world: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. They all prayed together at the Vatican. This was an unprecedented event, and the Pope declared that all three religions worship the same God, therefore they are the same and they can pray together. It's very easy to see how the beginning of a one-world religion can get started from events like these.
Pope Francis welcomed an interreligious group from Argentina made up of 15 Jews, 15 Muslims, and 15 Christians. They were on their way back from a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. The Pope greeted each person, some of whom he already knew from his time as Archbishop of Buenos Aires. With such a familiar environment, the Pope improvised a speech focused on brotherhood. He cited Argentina as a good example since immigration forced groups to coexist.
La mayoría sabemos convivir, nos resulta más fácil y es un mensaje, ¿no? Un mensaje de que tenemos el mismo Padre en el cielo, el mismo Padre acá también, ¿no? En el cielo. El mismo Padre acá también, Abraham.
How a man can make such a blasphemous statement and no one checks him on it. It shows the spiritual temperature of the times we're in. But him just saying this alone would make him a false leader. But it's the many other things combined together that gets our attention. This Pope has tried to accept homosexuality within the church, making statements like, "Who is he to judge?" driving inclusion for everyone, saying that the church needs to change to become more accepted by the masses. I believe the role of the Pope will be used for the false prophet foretold in Revelations. His goal is to introduce the reign of the Antichrist in the New World religion. He will be the high priest of this New World religion, and he will twist the doctrine and eventually be the one to implement the worship of the beast of Revelations. His words are not to be believed. He is to be judged and monitored by discerning eyes, ears, and a heart led by the Holy Spirit. Beware of this false leader.